Baltimore. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter, looking at the starting five for Boston. They've got Johnson, and it's Ainge in at the shooting guard. And for Baltimore, Smith out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Daniels in at the 2. And Baltimore has possession. Pass to Curry. From downtown. And it's Bird with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Ainge. Here's Bird. Tipped. And here's Durant. Three-pointer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You know, the timing Durant had. Does a nice job, really excels at pulling up and then stopping on the dime, straight up, straight down off the dribble and delivering.
Here's Ainge. Pass to Bird. Over Durant. And it's Bird missing. Here's the 3. No good on the shot.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Johnson. And he buries his first look.
Good for about 1 per game. Ainge finds his open man easily there.
And so Curry will bring it up for Baltimore. On the wing, Durant. The 3 is up. Parrish with a rebound. Fires high post. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's Ainge. The open J off the mark.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Sinks the tray.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Ainge, the pass to Bird. Let's go with a 3. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Drops in the 3.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Here's Ainge. Inside. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first.
Parrish cleaning it up for his team, using his length to protect the play and get them the basket.
The 3, Smith. Parrish with a rebound. Here's Ainge. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Ainge has got 5 points. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Baltimore. Trailing by 2. Fires for 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. So it's Boston now. Here's Ainge. Pass to McHale. They set a pick. Curry with a steal. Durant for 3. Knocks down the long J. He has 6.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
And Boston calls time here. checked in for Baltimore. R.J. Barrett comes in for Durant. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. The shot's good.
Really good work from the mid-range there. When the defense gives Ainge this shot, he'll take it.
The three is up. They get it back. Pass to Barrett. The three. That one is off. Here's Ainge. He's got 7. Here's Seasting. Here's Parrish. He's covered by Curry. And that one's good. Parrish has got his second basket of the game.
Look, it's not easy to intimidate Parrish inside. I don't care how physical you get with him. He maintains his cool.
He was all alone on that one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Seasting. He's covered by Curry. Seasting passes to Ainge. Here's Parrish. Hounded by Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Here's Parrish. Second chance effort. And the layup is good. Parrish has got 6.
Tell you what, with his size and soft touch, Parrish is a very reliable option on the inside.
Curry's shot is off. Here's Bird. Here's Walton. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Boston out in front. They're up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Davis. And it's Lively in at the center position. And for the Celtics, and it's Wedman in at the 3. Here's Seasting. He's scoreless. Vincent outside. Here's Seasting. They set the pick. Pass to McHale. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Right side Harden. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Nobody quite likes Harden to run your offense. He knows the ins and outs like very few do.
Baltimore shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he makes both free throws.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Seasting. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Harden against Johnson. The teardrop. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. And Baltimore has possession. Shoots. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
The ball goes to Boston. Substitution on the court.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. And there's a pick. Pass to Wedman. And here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Vincent with the ball. He's guarded by Irving. From deep, Johnson. And it's Baltimore with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Irving for three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And Boston calls time here. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Baltimore. Boston making a switch here. Bird passes to Vincent. Here's McHale, covered by Smith to win the run. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Baltimore leading by 3. The 3 from Curry. Boston pulls it in. Parrish has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Going inside. Here's Bird. Oh, denied by Durant.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
Here's Daniels. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Daniels has got 9. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Baltimore.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
McHale's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. 3-pointer. Durant, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, you know, when he's not beating you from the 3 or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Durant's shot is off. Boston trails by 4. Here's Bird. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. 6 points for him.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Durant draws the double. Outside Curry. The 3-ball. Parrish with a rebound. Parrish has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Bird. The shot, no good. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Here's Daniels. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Vincent outside. Pass to McHale. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Durant. It's stolen. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bird. He nails it, and we're tied. Bird's got 8.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking 1 step ahead there.
And here's Curry for 3. Curry buries the triple.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
Vincent outside. Outside Johnson. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Baltimore out in front, leading by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boston trails by 3. They've got Kevin Durant. Bam Adebayo is out there with Smith. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Got it, despite fading back a bit. 10 points for him.
Boy, the jump shot of Bird is so pure. He's got his mechanics down, textbook style.
Curry's shot is off.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's McHale. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. McHale's gone just 1 of 6 shooting so far. Fires the 3. Daniels misses. So it's Boston now. It's a 1-point game. He got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
You can rely on Johnson for superb passing. He knows how to create for his teammates.
And here's Curry for 3. Parrish with a rebound. Parrish has got rebound number 11. Ainge, the pass to Johnson. Here's Parrish. Pass to Ainge. Here's McHale. He's covered by Curry. Shot clock at 6. Nice move. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
And here's Curry for 3. Fires in the triple. Curry's got 9.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And Boston calls time here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Bird. Now here's Johnson. Here's Parrish. The fader. Called in by Curry.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
Boston trails by 3. Down low. Here's Parrish. Adebayo with the rejection. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
So it's Boston now. To the left wing. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Personal foul.
Baltimore making a switch here. Davis is checked in. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Here's Ainge. He has 7. Pass to Seasting. Here's Ainge. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And it's Bird missing. And Baltimore has possession. Here's Daniels. No good from outside. Daniels has gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Here's Seasting. He's covered by Curry. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15. Guys in the league for sure.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Parrish has gone 4 of 7 from the floor here. And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by McHale.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Seasting passes to Ainge. Here's McHale. Denied by Adebayo.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Hits the trifecta.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Rebound, Anthony Davis. Baltimore leading by 4. And here's Curry for 3. Boston pulls it in. Bird's got 5 rebounds in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Vincent outside. Pass to Bird. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Vincent. The D's right on him. Irving for 3. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got 8.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's Baltimore closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Boston, they've got Johnson, and it's Parrish in at the center, locking down the middle.
Beautiful thing to watch there. Parrish with great anticipation and timing to get to that shot and deny it.
Off the inbound. Boston pulls it in. Here's Wedman, and the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Seasting. Here's Parrish.
Oh, I love how hard Mourning goes. I mean, this guy is coming at you. A defensive anchor, he holds it down for his guys. Well done.
Here's Daniels. They get it again. Takes the 3. And Walton pulls it down. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Some changes for Baltimore. Jordan's checked in for Barrett, and it's Harden in for Daniels. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Celtics head coach was saying to the team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Seasting. Pass to Wedman. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
Harden from outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
And Harden has the ultimate green light. I mean, it's uber green, including launching from outside of the state.
Here's Seasting. Pass to Wedman. Here's Bird. Covered by Jordan. Bird, that's good.
Assisted by Scott Wedman.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth.
Boston foul. Larry Bird. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Celtics, number 44.
And Baltimore has possession. 6-point lead. Jordan misses. Bird passes to Johnson. Here's the pick. From the high post. And it's Baltimore with a rebound.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Kept alive to the wing on the left. Back to Jordan from behind the arc. And Walton pulls it down. Boston trails by 6. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Harden. Harden with the defensive effort. Johnson's gone just 2 of 8 from the field. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Timeout called, Celtics.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, it could be just a slight tweak.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks. I got some news from Boston's head athletic trainer. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. Recovery time is still up in the air, but guys, one thing's for sure, a return tonight is out of the question.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He's off on the first.
Siesting, so heady as a point guard, very comfortable facilitating this offense.
And the second free throw is good. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And here's Curry for 3. Boston pulls it in.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Siesting. Curry with a steal.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Oh, Curry with the hustle.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Pass to Ainge. To the inside. Here's Bird. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Baltimore leading by 9. The 3 from Curry. And again, it's Baltimore from deep.
And the shooting mechanics of Curry, they are as pure as anybody who's ever played. He's such a dangerous shooter and scorer.
Here's Siesting.
Baltimore foul call. Stephen Curry. First personal foul. 5th team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Jerry Siesting. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Stephen Curry.
Siesting that time saw the defense closing in and was able to force the contact and draw the foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Baltimore.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Curry, no good. It's a race against time as they try to go on a run of their own.
Yeah, and right now the clock may be their biggest enemy.
Oh, nice D from Curry. And Baltimore has possession. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Offensive rebound. Oh, it's stolen.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Here's Ainge. Here's Walton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, he goes about 7 feet tall. Bill Walton is a nightmare matchup, not just because of his height, but because of his skill, too. Plus, he has a really high IQ.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Ainge. Again, the miss by Boston. Curry from deep three-point land. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
This is exactly the kind of unique range that Curry has. I mean, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to get up on it.
So Baltimore wins it. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.